Oops. Hey, you guys, it's me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. We're going to pull from the love situation deck and go from there and see where your energy is at, see what you got going on, see what you're working with. We're going to pull tarot. We're going to pull from the money deck, which actually focuses on your finances. At the end of the day, that's what we got to focus on when all else fails. Focus on how you build yourself back up after being maybe torn down or maybe feeling some kind of way. The love situation comes over is closed heart. So it came in the reverse. It says unavailable, avoiding intimacy and emotional burdens. So it came in the reverse. I'll keep it like that. But somebody that you were dealing with at one point was closed off. And so therefore, now maybe their feelings are changed. I'm not sure how that goes, but let's pull a couple of more cards. I just feel like right now the unavailable people are getting what they give to people. And so now you might be unavailable and avoiding intimacy and closed off. Yeah, paralyzed and single. Paralyzed by love, holding back, fear of falling in love. This is the energy that they went through or that you are going through now. Single, available, currently no other partner, open to dating. So that was the shocking event that this person is realizing that they cannot paralyze you by love anymore. You're not available anymore, and you're claiming single and proud of it. And so the shocking events is the unexpected surprise. Did not see it coming and unpredictable. That is the energy of this person, place, thing, or situation that you're dealing with. Because as soon as you shock them and change up on them, pull a them on you on excuse me a them, how they did you, you turn around and you start to change up, and that's fine, Cancer. That is where you start to understand where your value is, and animals is here. We also have at the bottom of deck setbacks. This came out yesterday. The setbacks are here. Your attempts to increase your income has been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. And so that is what you're doing. You're learning from your mistakes, dealing with closed off people who makes you paralyzed by love. It's your energy, but it's okay. It's something we have to learn. Animals are here. You're being asked to follow your instincts at this time when making business decisions. So at one point, the setbacks came because you weren't following your instincts. You were listening to someone else or trying to get the opinion of somebody else, and that was making you stagnant. And so it says any career working with animals, rescue, association, or a veterinarian field could be for you. You could just like animals. And so at some point, a lot of people, when I was younger, they would say if dogs didn't like you or cats didn't like you, they sense some type of fear or some type of negative energy, or even regular animals. If you're on the barn, with a horse or anything like that, they said that with those types of pets, they sense fear, they sense, negativity, they sense things from a person. So if you pay attention to those red flags, which we probably don't, and it's okay, respectfully, we turn around and we'll start to look at it. Well, my dog don't like you, so I don't want to put him up because he's my family. You know what I mean? Like, or my cat doesn't like you, so your cat walks around and hisses at him and scratches him, or jumps at him, or stands back and standoffish. Sometimes that's the energy of the animals telling you something, but those are red flags that you have to look at. I'm telling you, we were taught to look at all the red flags when we were younger, but those were things that energies are everything and have always been everything to my mother. And so when she would say, I don't like them, 9 times out of 10, she was right. Not just a mother's instinct, but not just being a mother and wanting the best for you, but her instincts were everything. And so now we learn about when we're paralyzed. These are the, let me think of what it's called. The honeymoon phase, being paralyzed by love. But sometimes we keep thinking about the memories of why this person made us paralyzed. And then, when it comes to love and, their bad boy, bad girl image made us feel some type of way, and it gave us butterflies. Those butterflies are red flags. Always remember that. So the red flags can come out in those energies that, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought you said you weren't going to do it. Those are the red flags that we need to pay attention to. And moving forward, following the 4 agreements, understanding the game of life and how to play it, sending strength and healing, period. Being impeccable with your words, not making assumptions, not taking anything personal, and knowing that you've done your best in every situation. So you have nothing to fear, nothing to be hurt by, or nothing to be sad about, because you did everything you could. And the shocking events is normally that your setbacks are major comebacks to a person that's closed off and knew that at one point you wouldn't claim single. They always did. And you basically are coming to show them better than you can tell them. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully. All right. It says connect with your animal power to improve your finances. So maybe because the animal card came out, I'll pull from the animal deck. Let me get it really fast. Yep, it's right here. I'm getting organized, maybe not, but I'm trying. Anyway, so I just feel like, with that setback, yeah, okay. So I'll turn them over. But Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. So that is what the shocking events are, is that now you're starting to take pride in the things that you've done. And so we have the Roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. So don't take things personally with the Roadrunner. Remember, meet. That was good. The Falcon. It's called a peregrine falcon. I said falcon. Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. I don't know how to say that. Equivocation. I don't know. Anyway, act on it. That's what it says. And so, again, with the shocking events, something unexpected, something surprising, something you didn't see coming is starting to happen for you. Your setbacks are starting to be major comebacks, but it was the patience that was there in regards to you knowing that you did everything you could, right? And so you're connecting with your animal spirit. It says the cardinal, the polarities of your spiritual pursuit and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back to equilibrium. So that is you focusing on you and understanding that in the past, these things didn't work out. But as you start to stand out and understand this energy, that you're starting to connect to your animal side, the walrus, remain vigilant about current situations, exactly the setbacks. Remain vigilant. Know that, everything will come to you within divine time. And always remember that, everything will come to you within divine time. And be impeccable with your words. Say what you want, mean what you say, do what you want to do when it comes to you actually letting yourself stand out and be noticed. So that is how I see that energy when it comes to this situation. And so, again, I'm going to pull from the Game of Life, because we're talking about what it is that, this come out. So I'll take it. I'm going to pull from the Game of Life, which I did. Hold on. I got this all pushed in here a certain way so you could see my cards. Anyway, here it is. If something is yours by divine right, you cannot lose it. But to help you keep it in perspective and to make sure that it comes to you out of grace, then under grace, then if it's yours, you can't lose it. So I'll go ahead and let you screenshot. The majority of you guys use your phones. This is denial. I'm shaking. Look, this is denials. That was that coffee. This is denials and affirmations out of the Game of Life. It says, Infinite Spirit, I give thanks that the blank, whatever you desire, which is mine by divine right, is now released and reaches me under grace in a perfect way. So this is you saying the affirmation that you need to say. So whatever it is, if it's a person, place, thing, situation, a business, anything, that it reaches you under grace. It says, which is mine by divine right, is now released and reaches me under grace and in a perfect way. So anything that's yours will reach you in a perfect way under grace, though. You're under grace and never under law. So even though, you have to change your way of thinking and change the way you see things. And so remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This is the part of the golden chain of link in your perfect good. So the manatee. Dungong, I don't know how to say that. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. And so that's what we have to understand. We have to start accepting things for what they are. Accepting people for who they are. Understanding that if you understand yourself, let yourself stand out and be noticed. You have to know that there's going to be people that that are attracted to you. But if you accept them instead of making the assumptions that one day they will change or one day they will see the beauty in you, then it will make you stagnant and keep you stagnant, and there will be setbacks and not major comebacks until you change your way of thinking. So again, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy. The past causes fear. and the future causes anxiety. The present moment is where you need to be accepted. Send strength and healing, period. And go from there. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And so here it is, the weasel. Be silent. And that's where you are now. You're probably coming out of hermit mode or still in hermit mode, especially when it comes to a person, place, thing, or situation. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So, this is you having clarity on what it is that is happening in your space, in your spirit, and dealing with a person, place, thing, or situation. And so, once you understand, the shocking events won't be so shocking unless it's you in the things that you manifested. If it has to do with the person, place, thing, or situation, when you change, they will change. And so that's what you need to understand. When you change, they will change. You will give them no other options. I'm going to clarify the closed heart in the reverse and see what comes out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, because they're closed-hearted. In the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles coming in the reverse lets you know that, this is somebody that is financial, causes financial insecurity or is very materialistic. And that's what they want, to be seen and not heard, or to be heard and seen. You get what I'm saying? And this here causes you to feel like you're being backstabbed, or it makes you feel some kind of way because it did come out sideways. So the Ten of Swords is letting you know that, it's you feel like you're being backstabbed, or you had to end it, or you felt like a failure. But in the reverse, it's like an ending that you could not stop. You had to, in the thing's tower energy in order for this to stop, for you to stop feeling this way. And then you had to set boundaries, the Nine of Wands energy. You had to set boundaries by you recognizing your strengths and understanding that, sometimes you have to just stop things as they are and do what makes your heart happy. Sometimes the Lover's energy is card of Gemini, or not sometimes. The Lover's energy is card of Gemini, but it's doing what makes your heart happy. But this, to me, is telling me that, this closed off person made you start to realize that you have to do what makes your heart happy. This love, this union, and this connection is not what you wanted, what it's cracked up to be. The passion, the love, and the union there. So paralyzed. Let's clarify the paralyzed. The paralyzed, these cards come out. And the cards that come out is, this is you being defensive, Seven of Swords energy. You're being defensive now. You had hope that there will be victory, but now you're being defensive. And the Queen of Wands energy. Now you have the confidence. You're letting yourself stand out and be noticed, and you have the confidence. But that's the ebb and flows of life. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. That's the ebb and flows of life. And you have to turn around and do what's best for you. You have to shine in all adversity. You have to shine in any situation. And when you say that you're single, you're going to be proud of it, because at the end of the day that you've done your best. We're going to clarify single. Yeah, at the end of the day that you've done your best. All right, this card flew out. Yeah, the Two of Wands in the reverse. So this is indifference, inner conflict. So you're single because of the indifference and the inner conflict that this person gave to you. Queen of Cups energy, your energy. Look at what came out. So anyway, and shows his face, the Ace of Pentacles energy. The Ace of Pentacles is happiness, joy, and a new beginning. So you're having a new beginning based upon the Queen of Pentacles. Look at the Queen of Pentacles being here. So as JDS Tarot says, send strength and healing to JDS Tarot. He says that the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself, because see, in the process of you being you, maybe the Queen of Pentacles, or having this energy in your chart. So Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your chart, or you nurturing a situation, you lose yourself. You can be toxic to yourself, like JDS Tarot says. Send strength and healing to him, period. But like JDS Tarot says, the Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself because, see, she's able to manifest. She's able to manifest and do the things that she wants and nurture every situation. But in the process of realizing that it's really, really toxic, then what happens is that it becomes a major setback for her. And the new beginnings only happen when she realizes that she's given. And now here it is. She realizes that the Queen of Cups energy, which needs clarification, it makes sense, right? The Queen of Cups energy, the empathetic, sacrificing type, being patient energy, comes with, insecurities and dark energies, and just a mystery. So now this person is trying to figure out who you are and where did you go, but you are using your animal spirit, but it lets you know that, I'm this way. because I've given to you, I've done for you, I've been there for you, and you've been closed off this whole time. And so now I'm going to pull from the Twin Flames, Karmic Partner, and Soulmate deck to see what comes out. I feel like, yeah, look, unexpected events comes out, shocking events and unexpected events, unexpected surprises, gossip and opinions. Now people are talking about you. Now people are talking because you're shining. Let yourself stand out and be noted. So it says gossip and opinions. There is so much outside influences that are affecting this relationship. It's delaying and preventing it from ever becoming anything serious. So the new beginnings will have to happen by you doing something for yourself. But the unexpected comes with the shocking events. It says unexpected surprise. Expect the unexpected. Something you don't see is coming to change your life. A door that was closed is now open. So your setbacks are a major comeback. And that is how I see this. So, yeah, this is the runner shows his face, avoiding the connection, running them from themselves, ignoring you. So the shocking events is maybe they're not ignoring you. They're not closed off anymore. But again, you have to understand that this all happened because they're so worried about what somebody else feels. And if you say this affirmation, again, infinite spirit, I give thanks that the whatever which is mine by divine right, is now released and reaches me under grace and in a perfect way. So the setbacks are major comebacks when it comes to the unexpected events. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the 4 agreements, and I feel like this is a really good read, and we can let this energy go after this. And so that is when you understand your worth, you won't accept it, and you'll be proud to say that I've done my best in this situation, and that there's nothing else that I could do. Now, if this person comes back, that's totally up to you. But as of right now, you're being impeccable with your word twice, right? And you're not making assumptions anymore about this person and why they're closed off. And that's where they're seeing you shine. So it says, don't make assumptions. Learn to ask questions. So you have to ask the questions. Say what you want, mean what you say. It says, it is always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to a question, you won't have to make an assumption because you will know the truth. And so understand that. Understand that you will know the truth. Those red flags that come out are the red flags that you need to know. Why? Seeing the animals flinch from this person, or understanding and feeling some type of way, and knowing that you have to be impeccable with your words. Well, this is the reason why. Be impeccable with your words. Enjoy heaven on earth. So it says impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance, right? The setbacks coming back around. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your words. So you can have whatever you want. Say what you want, mean what you say. But always do it with everyone, not just one person. Don't set boundaries with only one person. Your boundaries should go moving forward with everyone. In the present moment, not from the past. Remember, the past causes fear and keeps you stagnant. The future causes anxiety and makes you hesitate and keeps you stagnant. And it keeps you going through the setbacks because you keep reliving the past. So be impeccable with your words and say what you want, mean what you say. And no matter with everyone, not just one person. And the opinion and the gossip that others are saying means nothing to you because you're going to shine with or without them. Always remember that. Be impeccable with your words. Speak with integrity. Understand that. Speak with integrity. This is something that I had to learn. I had to learn when I said no, it was so harsh. I always said no. And now that I say that, I'm going to pull from the Spiritual as Fuck deck, which is really harsh, but it's a good deck. I'm going to pull from it and see what it says, because in here it has one that says no is a full sentence. When I read that and had to keep rereading it, that no is a full sentence, well, basically that was where I was at. So anyway, say only what you mean. Avoid using words to speak against yourself or to gossip. Listen, or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So here's what I want to tell you and teach you. Even though your friends may talk about you or may not talk about you, when you say the things to speak ill on a person that has wronged you, person, place, thing, or situation that has wronged you, that is the impression that you leave with this person. You're not letting go of the past. So moving in the present moment, when you get that call and you want to talk about it to a person, you say in your mind, I send strength and healing to this situation. And you ask for the things that you want. And that's just it, and you have to learn. And sometimes it's like, on Despicable Me, when the little girl sees the unicorn, you just want to say that negative shit, but about a person and what somebody did to you, and you're like, ooh, like that, like trying to, stop yourself. Stop yourself from saying it and just say, send strength and healing, period. Picture them in your face, send strength and healing, period. Send the strength and healing for them to grow, to get out of this, to understand who you truly are. But at some point, it might be too late. So speak with integrity. That's why I say that. Send strength and healing, because whatever words you come out, you have the power to harm, to heal, to kill with your words. And that's just reality. And so if you learn that, then you'll understand why your words, you have to be impeccable with your words, and that your words are like curses. Say what you want, mean what you say. Anyway, it says, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it in. Wait a minute, let's say that again. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Okay? It says, quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? Tell Forever 21 to fuck off. Does this love leave you feeling unlovable? Don't go looking for love from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as fuck. I'm not making this up. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like you have to determine or discern between what's right for you and what's not, what's right for you and why you deserve to say that you're single. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to go back. It's up to you what you want to do. But at some point, your peace and the opinions of others don't matter. So if you're going to shine, and if you're going to go shine with this person, remember why. Because you gave to this person and you did everything you could. And now your empathetic energy comes out in a different way. So this person is making you sad, drink, feel some type of way. And it says, when you are wrong, admit it. When you are right, be quiet. That's it. So again, if you're impeccable with your words, say what you mean what you say. And when you get silent, remember that card. And now here it is. I got to pull from the deck that make sure it comes out or not. Was it this deck? No, I don't think it's this deck. One of these decks. Oh, I know which one it is. I think it's this deck, which says, I say all the time, when the card comes out, and it might not be this deck, I don't know, but when the card comes out, it's a girl with a butterfly on her face, and it says that if I cut you off, you handed me the scissors. It's like when I'm talking, you should be happy, but when it's against toxicity, bounds, and patterns. Yep. So again, guarded and vulnerable. So again, you're guarded now because of the fact that, this person made you feel that way, and you're happy with being single. But this is why, because you did everything that you could. You were impeccable with your words at one point, or now moving forward, but you made the assumptions and you weren't impeccable with your word. And so now it's telling you, stop looking for love in the same place that you lost it at. And the toxicity, the bounds, and the patterns only get worse unless this person changes. And that's up to you to decide. I can't decide or decipher that. So again, when you are wrong, admit it. When you are right, be quiet. It says, just say yes to fessing up or shutting up as the situation warrants. You will be all around way more likable to everyone, including yourself. If you need to keep a list of all the times you were absolutely fucking right. But just be sure you burn it before you die, so you don't ruin the illusion for everyone. All right. So there you have it. But again, and sometimes it's just like, it's okay to be quiet. I don't know which card deck that's in, but it's a card of a girl who has a butterfly over her mouth. And that butterfly to me is like, oh, I know what it is. And it says she's an introvert. But the butterfly is closing her. Yeah, these are the lessons that you have to know. And the redemption things too, and how somebody redeems himself. So that's the unexpected event, the toxicity, the lessons that you taught this person comes for redemption. But you have to understand that you got to stop looking for love in the same place you lost it, and you got to let yourself stand out and shine and be noticed. But anyway, the card that I'm trying to explain to you is the one where it says that when I'm talking, it doesn't say that, but it's the introvert card. But it says when I'm talking, you should listen and be happy. It's when I'm silent is when you have to be worried, you know. And so the Aragonite comes out. I like this. It's a pretty color. It's your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is your belief system, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. Sometimes you have to unlearn to relearn what you were taught and the things that you used to do in the past. And that's because you have to set boundaries with everyone, not just one person. Because if you do it with one person, if you don't do it with, excuse me, if you do it with other people and not with this one person, when the other people hear that you're not setting boundaries and you're totally doing this thing that you wouldn't do with them with this other person, then it becomes issues, and then that's when the gossip comes in at. And so again, not worrying about what somebody says, but just knowing that overall, throughout the board, you're going to set boundaries moving forward with everyone. So the sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. Your confidence when it comes to you being the Queen of Wands energy, which I thought was out here. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. So guess what? We got 3 queens out here. I didn't even think about that. We have the Queen of Wands. And so the queens are patience. This is the patience that you have for a person. This is knowing that you're confident, but you're still having patience. But now this is when the patience is lost because of the toxicity and the lessons that this person may need to learn. So maybe they learn a lesson, maybe they don't. But sometimes if you ever see that a person that leaves a relationship and gets into another one because you taught them well. And even though they had all the flaws in one relationship, and this is why we don't leave, respectfully, you know, and just because they learned and just because you taught them well in this relationship, you hold on to the part of I taught them so now they know, and you don't want to let it go. No, let it go, because something about this person, their old ways may come out, or they might be good for another person. So when you see the person, if this is an ex or you got a good man, maybe the ex taught them something and taught them how to be different with them, and not be the same way they were with you. And I know that hurts, but that's why if it's yours by divine right, it says it is now released and reaches you under grace in a perfect way. So this person, if they learned the lesson, they will redeem themselves and come back the right way, or you will find the universe will send you its equivalent and somebody who is better for you. So anyway, but you'll be confident moving forward and being okay with being single if that's the case. Does that make sense? So the root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself throughout all the events that come out, the setbacks, the comebacks, you know, all of these things. You know that at the end of the day that you've done your best. And moving forward, you know that you're going to be impeccable with your words and you're not going to make assumptions. So with that being said, let's go ahead and say my affirmation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I did not say the affirmation on the back of here, the Aragonite. I am grounded and connected to the energy of the earth. And yeah, I think the earth energy came out here. But anyway, that's where you are. You're grounded and connected. I love you guys.